jihadi attacks on civilians in Europe and the United States have multiplied. No one thinks we've seen the last of them. Every time something like this happens, politicians and security chiefs in each country say two things. One, that there is no evidence that any of these attacks is at all connected to Islam, that the killers are lone wolves, madmen, disturbed individuals. The second is that our intelligence services are working hard to eliminate the threat, while many in the security services know only too well that theirs is an uphill and daily struggle. Politicians seldom have long-term vision. They want tangible, ideally immediate results. They try to identify specific goals that they are sure they can reach. If only they can meet the terrorists' demands, release some people from prison, give amnesties to leaders, make compromises, or offer the heads of terror groups seats at some international conference, things will improve. They hope that the terrorists will enter into dialogue, much as Britain's Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn declared that Hamas and Hezbollah were his friends, in an overwhelmingly naive belief that this would bring them to a peace table. Unfortunately, Hamas never saw things that way. Here's a short passage from their charter. There is no solution for the Palestinian question except through jihad. Initiatives, proposals, and international conferences are all a waste of time and vain endeavours. The Palestinian people know better than to consent to having their future rights and fate toyed with. That's pretty explicit, but it's not just a Hamas quirk. All Salafi extremists entertain the same values. Hamas, like the rest of the Palestinian leadership, does not want a little Palestinian state. They want to drive out the Jews, destroy Israel, and create an Islamic state in place of it. They have never stopped dreaming of it. ISIS, the Afghan Taliban, do not have limited aims that can be achieved by giving them a little bit of territory. They think this way because this has been an Islamic understanding of the world since the days of the Prophet Muhammad. The basic goal of Islam is to conquer territory or win converts until all the earth belongs to God under the banner of Islam. When Western politicians say jihadist attacks have nothing to do with Islam, inventing a peaceful Islam that has no basis in scripture or history, they think in secular democratic terms. They want to negotiate, to make generous offers, and to fantasize, like Jeremy Corbyn and his acolytes, that they will all sing Kumbaya, join hands across the campfire, and see the error of their ways. The last thing anyone should do is upset them. And they know that if they do take strong action within Islamic communities, criticize Islamic doctrines, or put hate preachers and imams in jail, the reaction from Muslim organizations across Europe and North America will condemn them as bigots, racists, and Islamophobes, and no politician dare stir up their wrath. It doesn't matter that the radicals have set out their manifestos for everyone to read, that they openly declare their hatred for democracy. They will not lay down their arms or abandon their struggle. How should devout Muslims cease to hope that one day, through their efforts, the flag of Islam will fly over every capital city? And so long as they hold to that creed, the attacks on innocent men, women, and children will continue. Is it not time for Western leaders to get a grip for once. This is Denis Maceoin in Newcastle upon Tyne for the Gatestone Institute.